How you doing? Let me give you soup, bitch. Yeah, look like this is something.
Okay, let's pray. Let me get the nuts and bolts. So I can bite that one.
We're here at the video shoot, and we're real tired, and we really ain't shot too much of nothing. And it's raining, and it's coming back. We really want to go to sleep. We're gonna all go to Fatima house and just go to bed. She was like, no,
you guys can sleep in my house. I don't care.
Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, please, subscribe and like a comment. So the girls are saying that, basically this video titled, did Aaliyah really have impact? Because I saw a tweet from this person. They was basically subtweeting at B's Pope. They did say she did make impact, but people say, but she said she overstayed her commercial success, and it just because another tweet, it was saying, I really hate when people pretend an artist was iconic just because they passed it away. If she did this on her birthday, she died that day. I mean, no, she didn't die that day. Her birthday, it's Aaliyah. Her birthday is, let me look it up. Her birthday was on the 16th of January. So they did it on her birthday. Yep. They did it on her birthday. And saying that she wasn't iconic is from no Nanya business _ and saying that she wasn't iconic and stuff. And I don't know. I'm tired of people acting like Aaliyah wasn't iconic and stuff. One thing about Aaliyah, and people say she didn't have like success, she wasn't iconic, etc. I still don't know what I'm going to tell her, so I'm just going to do the video. People want to make it like she wasn't iconic or anything and stuff like that. People was just trying to act like she just wasn't nothing. And she was. Here's what y'all don't get. A lot of it was spiritual. It was spiritual. Here's what y'all don't get. She was a black girl, mind you, black girl. Now, you know black girls back in the day was not getting that kind of commercial success until the early 2000s. You want to know why? Well, Brandy did get it with her second album. Have You Ever? Is that what it's called? I don't know what's it called. Never Say Never. So she did get it with that because she had the Barbie line and stuff like that. Okay, Brandy was a start. But we're not talking about Brandy right now. I love Brandy. But a lot of girls really weren't, well, Brandy, it actually ties into it. A lot of girls weren't getting that commercial success as the white girls were getting it in the 90s. It really didn't start happening until the early 2000s. And the only reason why, because we're in a new century, right? Yeah, new time frame. We're in the 2000s. We're not in the 1990s no more. 1900s. So we're in the 2000s now. We're in a new century, etc. And they, you know how, like I said in this video, how they have to cosplay as black people. They used us blacks to make stuff. Basically, you know, all ties into that. But it didn't really start happening until the 2000s. And she died 2001. When her self-titled came out, that's when everybody really started to like Aaliyah. She only had 3 albums out. People were checking for her when Asian Nothing But a Number came out. And she did go platinum in high school. Who do you know? A lot of girls are, but who did you know back in the 1990s who was still going to school, physical school, and was making millions from their albums, platinums, etc.? Because I think Brandy was homeschooled. She was still on Moesha, but I think she was homeschooled. Beyonce and them, I think they finished school. I think they was homeschooled. I don't think they was keep going to school. Because I don't think Beyonce and them never really talked about that, Destiny's Child. So I don't know. But Aaliyah she was still going to school. And she only released 2 albums. But those albums were impactful. But people want to act like they weren't, but they were. Everybody was eating her nachos in the 90s when she was alive. And you don't know that because you wasn't paying attention, but you do see it. They was always trying to keep Aaliyah in the box. A lot of it is because of her label with her uncle. But they already was like keeping her in the box. They never really wanted her to have that big fame. So when she really was getting that like international success with, just imagine she would have went on tour, a world tour. She was still alive in 2001. She would have had so much commercial success with that album because it was already there. I was listening to the album. I'm like, this album is so diverse. Like, it's just so different genres. Rock, pop. It was rock, pop, R&B. Like, it was just so many different genres. It was so impactful. And it was just so good for commercial success. Like, she can have any of those songs could have been for a commercial. Any of those songs could have been for, she could have performed at festivals, etc. She could have performed in Tokyo, and she was, but it was so much good commercial success. Like, Rock the Boat, she could have did it for like a water bottle commercial. Like, oh, I'm drinking my water. Because she was the island, water, etc. But yeah. People trying to act like she didn't have like that commercial success. She was on her way. She just died. They killed her. Okay. She was on her way to have it. They just killed her. They killed her. And a lot of it was spiritual. They just didn't want her to be popular. And people was like, oh, Sade and then was doing like those island type of videos, like Mariah Carey with Honey. Yes. But y'all don't find it crazy how as soon as she died, 2002, 2003, the girls started to do videos inspired by her, and they was having like the wet hair look. They was having all that like island type of look. You don't find that suspicious? You don't see how they always kept Aaliyah in a bubble because they wanted to all eat off her? They bet like her movie Queen of Damned, when they all was biting on her with the vampires. That's how everybody was doing while she was alive and when she was dead. They still doing the exact same thing. Am I inspired by her? Yes. But do I want to copy her nachos? Absolutely not. I loved her style, etc. I wasn't born at the time, but I was born when she died. I was like 2 months old. But I like her style. Like me as a teenager, like growing up seeing her stuff, because my mama always loved Aaliyah, so I knew, about her, etc. My mom loved her music, etc. And just, I always loved her style, loved her music. So, of course, I'm inspired by her, but, do I do some inspirations by her? Yes, but it's different because I'm not saying those people who made those albums or music videos liked her. It was all labels. You get what I'm saying? Labels, etc. They wanted to make the next Aaliyah. And people don't understand that. Like, they all came together. It's like they basically all planned her death. I don't care what nobody says. It's the truth. Just like with the Spice Girls. Every single interview that I seen with the Spice Girls, even in the movie they had, oh my gosh, are you guys gonna break up? You guys had so much quick success. Are you guys gonna break up one day? Are you guys gonna break up one day? That's negative energy. That's spells. That's literally is spells. And look what happened. They broke up in 1998? But they didn't break up. Ginger left. And they stopped being a group in 2000. They got what they wished for. Not the girls. People. And then everybody like, oh my God, no, the Spice Girls is gone. They broke up. But this is what y'all wanted. Every single interview that I seen was, oh my gosh, are you guys going to break up? Are you guys going to do this? Are you guys going to break up? Are you guys going to, you guys had this overnight success. You guys so quickly and da-da-da. And you guys made all this money. And people was getting jealous of that. And it's just like, just enjoy their music and move on. Just enjoy their music and move on. And people will say they didn't have no good commercial success. And people will say they didn't have no impact when they did. They only had one album out. And they had one song out. And that one song literally started them, busted them to stardom. Made them commercial success. Made them impactful. Same thing with Aaliyah. So people be saying, oh, like, you know, people, I don't know why people pretend they were iconic. She was iconic. Aaliyah was iconic. If she wasn't, then why people are still eating off her nachos? Still to this day. Tell me that. Yes, a lot of people my age are eating off, you know, but the reason why, because we actually liked her. I'm not saying like the peers didn't like her either, but come on now. Everybody around Aaliyah wanted to take something from her. They wanted to sleep with her. They wanted to take everything she had. So you telling me she didn't have that impactful? You telling me she didn't have no impact? But to post that on her birthday is insane. How pathetic can you be? I'm not doing this parasocial stuff, but she can't really defend the stuff y'all be saying about Aaliyah. She never really had a chance to really do anything. She just got her chance with her self-titled, and then she died right after. Literally, what, a month later, her album came out in July. She died right after that. So she couldn't have that commercial success like everybody else. She couldn't make that huge impact. She already did. She already did with the last 2 albums. 1 Million Ain't Nothing But a Number. And she's starting with this one. But she didn't have that much time. She died that month. In August. So how dare you come on the internet and say that stuff about her like that? How dare you? And now look at her team. Look at the label. They don't know what they're doing with her unreleased music. They don't know how to make it sound good, etc. Mariah Carey, I think this year is going to be releasing her rock album that she created in the 1990s, her alternate ego. Watch how that stuff sound fresh. Watch how that stuff's going to sound fresh. So you telling me you can't do that with that? With Aaliyah music? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Peace. People just keep trying to discredit her, make her like she's just not like a legend. And she was. She was a legend at 22. She died at, I think, 21 or 22. She was a legend at that age. She made so much impact. She was on her way to commercial success. She did make impact. She did. And I'm tired of people y'all letting these spirits run through y'all. She is talented. She is impactful. And stop trying to make her like she wasn't.
Go right straight out, look in.
Look in. One quick question.